If you're like me, you want to make the most out of your life. You want to be able to have the wisdom, the knowledge, the insights to be able to do and achieve what it is that you really be able to want to. You want to be able to have that success and achievement, but also on the other side of the coin, you want to be able to have that peace and the fulfillment as well. And that's exactly why I created the More Than Once reading list. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I was told, and it was such a cultural narrative, that you're supposed to be reading so many different books. And there was always this reading through a book and then finishing it and then having to get on to the next book. There was a lack of applied knowledge. And really, unapplied knowledge is no knowledge at all. So for me, I wanted to come back to and be like, okay, there is only so many books that I can get through. There's only so much time, attention, and resources that I can put into learning and consuming. And then really importantly, knowing what is it that I need to master so that I can achieve the things that I want, so that I can be the best entrepreneur, so that I can be the best man, father, husband, friend, human being on this earth. And especially for when it comes to entrepreneurs, it's an understanding of what is it that you need to master? What are the skills? What is it that you need to know so that you can do what it is that you need to be able to do? And I do not believe in just reading tons and tons and tons of different books. What I do believe in now, and when I look at what is best going to actually help me be me, to show up and achieve what it is that I want to be able to achieve and just be the person that I want to be able to be, there are actually a select few books that are going to be the biggest bang for the buck, which is why I called it the More Than Once reading list, because these are the books that I believe in that we should be coming back to more than once. For me, this isn't about trying to speed read through a book so I can get on to the next one. For me, this is being able to slow down, slowly read, truly contemplate what is actually being said, taking Audible off 2x speed, and actually being able to really look at, to soak in, and to be able to have more than one angle upon what someone is being able to say. Because when I read a book once, there is so much that I can take in because of me and who I am and the actual what's going on in my life and what I'm trying to learn and apply in that chapter and season of my life as well. But when I come back to the book, there is always those moments. I'm sure you've had this as well. You come back and you reread a book, and I've had moments where I'm like, I don't even remember reading this part before. You pick up these golden nuggets, these pearls of wisdom that are so impactful that you can then use and apply. And these are the things, these great texts, and you'll see that the different categories of the books that I have in the More Than Once reading list is specific for an entrepreneur to show up and to achieve at their absolute highest level. But it's also to go beyond success and to fulfillment. And these books range from a wide variety of different categories. There's children's books in there. There's deep philosophical texts. There's books that will cover the aspects of like sales and marketing and operations in business, but there are the things that are really going to help you be you for who it is that you need to be so that you can go and do and have the things that you're saying that you want. As for me, when any knowledge or wisdom comes across me, there is two questions I want to be able to ask it to know if it's actually worth my time and attention in going deeper and pursuing. And that is one, is it true? Is what I'm reading actually true? There are a lot of business books out there today that are really just kind of regurgitating something that is what that person has achieved for what they are, but it's not giving the actual fundamental first principles. It's not giving the actual bedrock information and knowledge and wisdom that's needed that can apply with nuance as well. And after knowing, is it actually true? Is it useful? Is it useful for me right now? And this is the difference between the different types of learning. There is the just in case learning something, reading a book, listening to a podcast, watching a video, whatever it is, that is, well, this information I'm really consuming because maybe just in case I need to use it one day. And then from the just in case, we then move into something that I believe is more important. Then from the just in case learning, we then move into something that I believe is much more important. That is the just in time learning. So that's getting very specific to you knowing, well, where are you in your life right now? What's going on in this chapter, in this season? What are the problems that you are trying to solve? What is it that you're trying to actually manifest and bring about with your life, with your business, in all the different areas? Because when I'm very specific and I know what's this one problem that I'm trying to solve, what's this one constraint that I'm trying to get through so it can open up even further, I can then ensure that my learning, that my knowledge, that my time, attention, and resources is specific to making sure that I solve that problem. And this is why I can move things so much faster. This is why I can build other businesses so much quicker than others, is because I'm being so much more focused on exactly what's needed to happen. And this is how you can apply this to your life. It was even Seneca that said that reading of many books is a distraction. Are you distracting yourself? Because for me, I don't read for the sake of reading. I don't meditate for the sake of meditating. I don't work out for the sake of working out. I do all of these things because I want to show up as a better person. I want to be able to be a better person for myself, for my loved ones, for my community, so I can leave this world at a better place. But very specifically, you being an entrepreneur, you wanting to build your business, you wanting to build your success, it is a case of really what's really needed for you to be able to get there, what's really needed for me to be able to achieve what it is that I want to be able to achieve. It really comes down to, well, do I know what I need to be able to know? And that is having the right knowledge, the right wisdom. But am I actually using that in the right sequencing, in the right order? Because if I know the right thing and I'm doing it in the right ordering and sequencing, I need to ensure that I'm doing it with enough intensity, with enough integrity, with enough duration, so that I can then get the result that's needed. So the reason why I put the time and effort, because it's taken a lot of time and will continue to take a lot of time in creating this more than once reading list, is because really it's for selfish reasons. It helps me tremendously. Well, what I think is really cool, because I know that it's helped me so much that I can pass this and I can help you as well. This is completely free, and I've set it up that there's already a great list of books on the reading list for you to be able to go through immediately for free, and there will be a link somewhere for you to be able to get it, but it's continuously updated as well. As I learn, as I grow, as I evolve, as I come to other great books, other writings, other wisdom that I know that I need to be able to share, and I've gone back to multiple times, I can then share that with you. So you'll be able to be updated as we go through this process, as I am a very big believer that a rising tide lifts all ships. And I want to be able to play my part in being able to help you achieve what it is that you want. So for you to be able to get access to the More Than Once reading list, there is a link somewhere around below. If you're listening to the podcast, it'll be in the show notes. If we're on YouTube together right now, it'll be down below in the comments and in the description. Click get free access to it, and you'll be able to get the weekly updates from me, as well as I would love to be able to connect. I'd love to be able to know what it is that you're picking up, and I'd love to be able to know what is it that you're being able to read, what is it that you're being able to consume, because this isn't a book club. This is actually a community of successful entrepreneurs wanting to go beyond that success to fulfillment, and wanting to be able to lead a life that we're truly admiring of ourselves as we go through it as well. So click the link below, get access to it, and I'll see you in the next episode.